Alright, let's see how we do melee on this guy. Come here, jump. Okay, it doesn't seem to hurt us. Oh gosh, that probably would have. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Outbreak Island. I just want to say thank you for the huge support that I got on the first episode of this series. So we're going to jump back in and play this game a little more, see what you guys think, see if you want to see more of it. So it's 11:19 p.m. We're going to go ahead and sleep. Nice, it's 7:44, so let's go ahead and save. And we are hurting on water. Let's see what we got for water. Oh, here's my water. Okay, we got to find a water source. I do have an energy drink. And this beer gives us 35%, but lowers our food. Okay, and food, I've got a couple cans. I've got canned meat, canned vegetables. 50%, okay, that's pretty good. Alright, now let's save again. Alright, so what we're going to do today, at a couple of my viewers, my last episode, I talked about how sawing the logs, and they said, hey, you got a sawmill on your map. It's right here. Actually, let me take the find away and let's do that. And then, yeah, there's a saw right here, sawmill. So I want to go there and cut some logs. Thank you to my buddy Death72 and my friend Raina for pointing that out in the comment section. That's where we want to go. So I actually want to mark that as a quest. Cut the logs. We'll track that, and then also it's a challenge. If you make 10 planks, and I get some reward points. So speaking of that, we're gonna go over here to the knowledge station. Sorry, and I've got 125 points, I think. Let me double check that. Where's it at? Yeah, I've got 125 points. So I want to unlock a couple of things. The weaponsmith, ability to craft various weapons and ammo. I want to unlock that. So learn. All right, and then we can unlock one more thing. I'm not sure if I want to do builder. I got to figure out the building thing in this game. We're supposed to, I'm going to save those other points. We're supposed to, repair all these items in here like this. It doesn't tell me how to repair it, so I don't know if you have to repair the whole house. I'm just not sure. So that's what we got to figure out. So we're going to go to the sawmill today, check that out, and then also I need to find some water. I need to find a water source. I don't guess I can get water from these, can I? So I need to find a water source, and then I want to try, possibly, if we have enough time, I want to check out this junkyard that we passed, because we have to do that during the day, I think. Or I want to do it during the day. Alright, so our truck here, we need to throw logs in it from the log pile, which is back here, I believe. Also, I want to mention my buddy Death72 said that we could break down this tent and use it as a save point. So, interact, disassemble. Okay, item added to our inventory. Sleeping tent can be used to save game. Okay. So, right mouse button. Excellent. Okay, so I can just carry this around. That's awesome. That's perfect, actually. It's just hard to see. Okay, thank you for that, buddy. Thank you for that great tip. So this crafting deal, I haven't had a chance to look at it anymore. Let's go to the crafting. I know we have, the last episode we built a saw and a hammer. We've got the hammer, we've got the saw, it's checked here. So if I just want to make wood planks, I'm not sure about repairing the house. I want to do that. So this is basically like the first game he had set up. If we want to make a garden bed to grow vegetables and stuff, we need wooden planks, small wooden plank, metal components, and we need a screwdriver and a shovel. So the next item that we need to make is a screwdriver, and that takes one plastic and one metal component. I put some stuff in storage over here, right here. Okay, I've got one plastic, and I've got one metal component. Alright, so let's make the screwdriver. That's the next tool. There we go. Alright, and then the next one would be a shovel. So that's the 3 main tools, I believe, that we want. But again, I want to just repair like one box in my house for storage. And I don't know that I can do that. So we're gonna go make some planks and see. Oh, there's a plank right there. So I just got one. So we're gonna make some planks and then we're gonna see if we can figure out that, how to repair the house. There's not much information on this game because it's so new. Alright, there's our logs. Can I just pull my truck back here? So I don't think we have much of like too many enemies out during the day. I think they all come out at night, right? Alright, can we go around this way? Yeah. I would like to carry these logs not very far. And there's got to be another way that we can get logs out there. We don't have like a saw. I mean, we have a saw, but not to chop down trees. So there's got to be more. Are they just laying around, I guess? Maybe? Alright, how many does this hold? 4, maybe? Alright, so maybe we'll find some, or maybe there's some at the sawmill. Alright, did I mark that? I did. Alright, let's go down to the sawmill, check that place out. Alright, it's not too bad, 1.4 kilometers away. I doubt if this dirt road goes all the way, though. Oh, this takes us to the main road. Okay, cool. That's right, we came in on this road. Alright, we need to turn right. I wonder if I can loot these other cars. No. Yeah, see, these are just for, just for looks, but why not make them lootable? I don't know. Some of the things I don't understand in this game. I think they could do a lot more with it. And I know it's early access, so maybe that stuff will come later. I like the concept, of the night and day. I do like that. I just feel like that more can be done with the game. But we're giving it a shot. You guys seem to enjoy it, so we're gonna see what else we can come up with here. All right. Now, I gotta see if any of this is lootable. Okay, I got a door here. Alright, I can sleep there. I can also save there, which is nice. Transcript of pilot's message. This is Captain Williams, flight 320. We've lost engine power and are going down fast. I tried to regain control, but something wasn't right. It felt like more than turbulence. We were thrown off course, and I completely lost control. If anyone hears this, I activated emergency protocol. The access key to a supply locker at the military base is in the crew locker beneath my seat. It contains critical tech components. Please don't let it be lost out here. Alright, so maybe we can get plane crash check journal. Plane crash somewhere on the island, and there may be valuable supplies or information hidden within the wreckage. Find the crash site and explore it for anything useful. The pilot's message mentions a locker and an access key stored in a locker beneath his seat. Okay, that's handy because I wouldn't remember it. So now it activated that. We got to go back to our cut the logs and track that. So okay, I like, there's a story. There's a bandage. I like that. We've got a story going. So can't loot any of this. Okay, here's a chest. Alright, gears and another plank. Take all. I need to eat this apple I just looted. Give us a little food. Alright, I want to make sure I can't loot any of this stuff. Nope. And so the things that we're fighting, they can't come out during the day, right? So I guess our only enemy is maybe spiders during the day. The day's going by fast though. It's already 1:40, and we started in the morning. All right, let's get on to the sawmill. Yeah, there's a spider. All right, let's check out our pistol. He's running away. Now, is there any loot on you? Raw mutant crab. Restore hunger value by 20%. Has 50% chance of poisoning. Can be used for cooking. Alright. I would prefer to cook that, please. Alright, so as I was just saying, yeah, the spiders are out during the day, but other than that... Oh, hang on. We got something here. I have to use one to rotate my weapons. Hey, buddy. Military note. I used to train regularly at the military base, but over time it became overcrowded. New recruits kept pouring in. Command eventually set up a separate training camp near the checkpoint to handle the overflow. It's fully equipped. Ammunition and supplies. Before we left, we secured a weapons locker with an electronic lock. The access code is 9761. If you find this, take what you need. You'll need it more than we did. Excellent. Okay. So we got another quest there. I got some seeds. Metal scrap and seeds, and then training camp. Yeah. And it's got the code on there for me. Thank you, because I wouldn't remember it. So, thank you. Alright, let's go back to this. Alright, I'm never going to get there. I have to keep stopping. Now, there's a log right there. I think. Yes. Looks like I can maybe hold... I think that's probably it. I think that's all she'll hold. Alright, so that answers my question. There are logs just laying around. That's good. Alright, we're still 700 meters away. We gotta get there. Gas station. Is this on the map? Unknown. So if I walk over here, will it be known? There's some berries. I need those for food. I know we can also cook with those. Okay, it's fuel. Can I store this? Yes, sir. Awesome. Nice. This is all just fuel in a recall station. Sweet. Ammo. There's a note there. I'll get to that. More ammo. Water. I needed that. No money. Alright, what's the note say? Forest camping. Today my brother and I are going on a camping trip in the forest and hunting. It's always been my dream to learn how to shoot with him, but he thinks I'm still too young for that. I'll prove him wrong. I've secretly been practicing with the shotgun, and I'm starting to get the hang of it. Tommy. Ooh, did Tommy leave a shotgun here somewhere? Tommy. Alright, check the journal. Tommy's passion. Explore the camping area to find useful information or supplies. Okay. Darn it. We're never gonna get to the lumber mill. Oh, the camping deal's way down there. Campsite. But I want a shotgun. Did I loot shotgun ammo? I think I already had that, actually. Nothing. Lake house. Okay, okay. So we can cook here. Got a guitar. Oh, we got a crafting station. Nice. Okay. Take all that. We can save. I do like having the ability to save when you see a bed. That's nice. Alright, gunpowder. There's another note. coal. If you're reading this, it means we've come too far. There are things the world needs to know. The project was too massive for a single person, so 5 lead scientists were involved. Each was responsible for a specific sector of research and had a unique access key. Here are their names and roles. Okay. These keys are the only way to gain full access to all areas of the Pendulum Bunker. Okay, well that's pretty huge. There's another gas can. Okay. More ammo, pistol ammo. Okay. That's soil. I'm going to leave that. More soil. Metal. We're getting full. I do have a little bit of storage on the truck. Alright, how do I drop the R? I'll come back and pick that up. I don't want to leave the gas can. We know the gas station is on the road there. There's got to be a shotgun here somewhere. Food. I'm going to take a drink of water. Oh, painful. These empty cartons. Empty chest. Wait, was that rifle ammo? Yeah. Fisherman's note. I've spent my whole life fishing. There's nothing like the quiet of the water and the thrill of a good catch. But ever since those beam experience started, everything has changed. The lake I used to fish in is nearly empty now. The ecosystem isn't the same, and the fish are all but gone. I won't give up, though. I've heard there's still plenty of fish near the fishing village. If I can make it there, I'll set up some nets and start collecting food. It's the only way to keep going, John. Yeah, there's fishing in the game. I don't know if there's a pole or it's just nets. Okay, I really thought we'd find Tommy's shotgun here. I see fish there. I think that's fish. I don't know. Alright, well, no shotgun that I can see. Let's take this can. Can I pick those? Oh, I can. I think we can eat those mushrooms. Maybe cook them. Alright, and here's another log. My truck's all the way up there. But I know I can come back here and get some logs. Oh, wait. There's a thing. I thought you only came out at night. I thought wrong. And then I really need to fill this up. Drop. Correct. You can use fuel storage to store fuel for later use or refill your fuel canisters. Oh, it's gonna be much. Wait, what? How do I store it? Here we go. Alright. And then I want to fill this one up. And it's getting dark. Yeah, it's getting dark. Alright. Where's this log camp? We're still 700 meters away. This might be a problem. Okay, so there are enemies during the day. I thought they were only at night. I guess they're a different enemy, maybe. Now, I do have my tent. I should be able to put my tent down and sleep. How far away are we? Uh-oh. Yeah, I need to turn that road right there. Probably where the gas station is, right? Alright, there's something else. There's a lot of points of interest. There's one over there. I do like that. There's lots of places to discover. Now this, okay, I'm sorry. This would be a pain in the rear to come here every time to cut logs. I really think it should be closer to our farm. Because it's a ways over here. Alright, do I need to take this? Yeah, I do. Alright, we made it to the sawmill. Yeah, and there's a baddie over there. Okay, I don't even know where the sawmill's at. I mean the actual saw. Where you put the logs. What I'm trying to say. And I know there's a guy over there. Wood cutting station. No wood, no electricity. Oh. Okay, well we got a can here. Okay, no fuel. Alright, it's getting dark. So I'm going to put my tent down. Let's see, where you at, tent? Right here. Okay, and then we can save the game in case it gets ugly. We're hurting on food. Food goes down pretty darn fast. That was a great tip. Thank you, my buddy Death72, for that. Appreciate that. I remember that in the first game we could do that also. I just had forgotten. Alright, put the log there. And turn it on. Oh, you can do 2 at a time? Okay. Yeah, it's slow. I mean, I don't mind this mechanic of the game. It's just too far away. We can do 2 at a time, which is nice. How many did I get? I think I had 1. We got 5. 5 per log, it looks like. There's some more logs here. Handy. So if I get 10, I need 1 more, then that was one of the quest things, right? There's another one. And see, I'm going to need storage. So I got knowledge points. Okay. The baddies are going to start coming. I know they are. This looks cool. The sawmill looks really nice. Alright, shut you off. Yeah, I see one. I see one over there. Alright, he's walking away. I'm tempted to try my machete. I just don't know how good it is. Alright, let's see if we can sleep through the night. Save the game. Sleep. We can. Danger increased. Electricity enabled. Okay. Alright, let's see how we can do melee on this guy. Come here, chump. Okay, it doesn't seem to hurt us. Oh, gosh. That probably would have. We're hurting on food. I don't want to eat a paint can. Can of meat. And I got 1 drink of water. Yeah, we gotta find a water source. We do get empty water bottles back. That's nice. Alright, so... Where's my truck? There it is. My light's on, but you can barely see it. Alright, I should be able to store my planks in here. Store all? No, I can just click. My gears. I'm storing all this stuff, actually. Stuff that I know not gonna need for a while. Alright, let's cut... so now we got electricity. But will the noise draw them? I'm thinking vain here. I don't know if it will or not. So the melee was okay. It didn't hurt us. Didn't affect us. I think I got 1 more log here. Yeah. Alright, so is there anything else we could do here? Let me wait till it's almost done. It's the last log. I got my light on, it just doesn't work great in here. Let's see if there's, yep, there's a fridge. Battery. Oh, storage up here too. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna take all of that. Rifle ammo. Be nice to find a rifle. Alright, there's lots of loot here, and I wonder if this respawns. Electricity is stable, so it's daytime now. Crafting station, nice. Okay. That's good to know. Alright, metal. So if this stuff respawns, it would make it more worth our time to come over here. For sure. Potatoes and pills. Yeah, I want to see if we can do some cooking. We're going to go back to base and check out the cooking. Alright, there's another log. I'm going to get that while we're here. It's a cool place. Scrap metal, yes. Alright, we got to fire this up. We're almost full. So I did gain some knowledge points. We're up to 130 now. We know where to get gas for this. Okay, shut that off. We still got a little bit of fuel in there. Alright, let's put all of... I got a couple lockpicks, nice. Can I like shift... left clicking, but I can't put them all over here, which would be nice. It holds 80 pieces, that's not horrible. Alright, so water source we gotta find. And let's save the game. And then I'm taking my tent back. There we go. Alright, there may be some more loot upstairs there. But we'll come back. I want to head back to the base and see if we can do any cooking. So let's go back to our map. Right mouse button to add pin. That's what I want to do. So the pin should... Yep. Okay, cool. Does show up. We're going to go back from whence we came. Oh, hang on. There's a dock down there. There's ships out in the water. That's cool. That's all part of the sawmill process. Okay, that's cool. I mean, there's some detail there. I like that. We've only used, what, 10 out of 10 liters. That's good. Alright, I think this is the way we came in. Yeah, here's the main road. Alright, I will see you guys back at the base unless something interesting happens on my way back here. Alright, I'm going to stop at the gas station. I want to make sure all these are full. Let's fill this one up. Alright, there's quite a bit of gas in there, too. And I don't know that did I loot all this? I don't know if I didn't loot it or it respawned, which would be awesome. Okay, I know that I looted this, so that respawned overnight. Okay, let's make sure. There's another can. Nice. I think we can haul 4 cans. Right? Shoot, only 3. Can I put it in here? No. Okay, that's fine. We'll save that for next time. Alright, we're going right. Right? Yeah. Actually, hang on. While I'm here, let's fill up our truck. That would only make sense, wouldn't it? Can I not put fuel in here? Oh, only at the gas station. Okay. Okay. Now we know. Well, the gas station was pretty close to us, actually, wasn't it? I believe. Where the farm's at. There's the farm. It's not close, but that's okay. Probably not going to get to the junkyard today, but we'll save that for next episode. There's actually more for me to stop and look than I thought there was going to be. Just along the road here. And there's logs laying around, I see. Let's see, we got to go over here. Yeah, there's a log right there. So now that we have all these planks, we're going to go back to the base and see what we can do with them. Nice, we can put a pin on the map for our base. That's helpful. And when you track the quest, it shows up on your overhead. That's helpful. Alright, here we are at the farm. So, I know my first episode, I was kind of... I wasn't, honestly, in the best way to be recording. I'd had some issues with the game while I was recording, and so I've got a better feeling about the game in this episode. I like what I see. I still think the UI needs some work. It irritates me that there's no hot slots for weapons, but that's just me. And, you know, most games that I play, there's hot slots for your weapons, and it just seems like an easy thing that can be done. But maybe it's not. Maybe it's not easy, so I don't really know. Alright, let's park here. Do my lights stay on? No, they shut off. Okay, cool. Alright, so here we are. So, let me grab some planks. And we got 28. Okay, our inventory is full. So, why can't I just repair a storage, one of these storage things? Right here. The object needs renovation. Okay. So how do I renovate this? I've got planks. How do I renovate that? Something in my workbench? Let's go look. Actually, let's deploy this tent. And I want to save. There we go. I'll pick that up. We'll get ready to leave again. So, is any of this stuff respawned, I wonder? Yeah, this is respawned. Again, I know I looted that. Alright, so we got some food here. Good old canned meat. And I'm hurting on water. We gotta find a water source again. I know I keep saying that. We can repair, if we repair our pipes in our house, that's a water source. I remember seeing that here. Renovation. Water pipes. Okay, I've got metal components. I don't have a wrench. But it seems to me that that would be a good first thing to do, right? Can we make the wrench? Tools. I've got what I need. Okay. So, water pipes, water pump, water pipes, 2 metal bars, and 2 metal components. Okay, if I want to make a metal bar. I don't see a metal bar. Is it like an advanced component, maybe? Or do I've looted some of those. Maybe I have to loot it. So we make the water pipes, and we make the water pump. Okay. I got the components, I think, in the truck. I just don't have a metal bar, I don't think. Let me look. That would solve our water issue. There's my metal component. And I don't have any metal bars. Okay. What does it say about our empty bottles? Can be filled for reuse. We don't have any water here. Oh. Oh. Okay. Hey, look at that. We got water storage right here. Okay. So that'll buy us some time. There we go. And I can also drink water from here. Okay, it makes me feel better. I've got 6 water bottles, and I can fill up right here. And then we also have fuel. Okay. Whew. Alright, that makes me feel better. And we got a lot of water there. So I can wait on the pipes then. Alright, so let's check out the the plank thing. Okay, I still small wood plank. I don't understand how to repair parts of the house. We got guard stuff, guard shed. Oh, house exterior furniture. Make your farm more livable and efficient through essential repairs. Okay, so if you unlock the builder, first floor, walls, basement. Okay, this makes sense now. You have to do it like certain sections at a time. Okay. Alright, so if I unlock the first floor, we gotta unlock builder and then the first floor. Alright, let me run up and do that. Alright, so builder. There it is. Okay, builder is unlocked. I'm gonna save. I don't want spiders coming in the house. Alright, so now we know we got a water source, then food. So these logs are respawning. That log I know was not there, so they do respawn. That's good. So now we just gotta come up with a food source and cooking. But let's check this out. We've unlocked a builder. So renovation and let's just say the first floor for storage. Alright, so I've got the planks. I need 6 small wood planks and 4 metal components. I only have 2. So to make small wood plank, I need 6 of those. Is this just 1? Yeah. Alright, that's going to take some time. Wow. And then they want us to renovate all this. Make your farm more livable and efficient through a situation. Alright, let's see if I can do this. I need 4 more of these. I got some knowledge points. I got more wood planks. The metal is the only thing I'm afraid I don't have. We got goals in this game. We do have some goals. I got more planks here. But do I have any metal? Darn it, I don't have any metal. There used to be just metal laying around. What do I need? 2? Kind of hard to see out here. Oh, there's 1. So again, this stuff is respawning. So I might find some in that barn over there. Let me double check. Renovation. First floor. Oh. Wait, metal scrap. Oh. Hang on. Metal components. Okay, I make those then, right? Ugh, out of metal bar. Dang it. Well, that stinks. Metal bars to make the metal components, then we can start doing some renovating. Alright, and then the last thing I want to look at real quick, guys, is the cooking. If there's anything I can cook, I know we can use this out here. I've got a stove inside, I know. I can grill some mushrooms. Fuel is required. How do I add fuel? Fuel. Small wood plank. I don't have any matches. Darn it. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna go inside. So if I renovate the whole first floor, is that gonna fix all of this? That would be cool. I don't have any electricity. Darn it. Okay. We could do some cooking if I had electricity. Okay. Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to end this one here. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We got some stuff done. We got the sawmill figured out. And we know that there are some I'm gonna call them zombies. I don't know what they're called in the game. I'm gonna call them zombies. There are some during the day, so we do have some enemies during the day. But yeah, I'm liking. I'm starting to like the game a little better now. It's starting to grow on me a little bit. So if you guys want to see more of this, of course, let me know in the comment section. And if you like this one, hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate each and everybody that subscribes. Come back and see more episodes of Outbreak Island. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.